December 9th, 2025, Tuesday, Memorial of Saint Juan Diego Cuauhtlatoatzin. Reflection by Reverend Father Clifford Atta Anim. Matthew chapter 18, verses 2 to 14. The Pharisees who questioned Jesus just couldn't bring themselves to imagine that God rejoices when a sinner turns back to him. Their hearts were convinced that holiness meant separation rather than mercy. In response, Jesus offered 3 parables that gently corrected their narrow vision, each one revealing the joy of God when someone who is lost finds the courage to return home. He spoke of the shepherd who leaves the 99 to look for the stray, the woman who searches every corner of her house until she finds her missing coin, and the father who runs to embrace his wayward son the moment he appears on the road. All 3 stories defend Jesus' closeness to sinners and answer the criticism that he welcomed tax collectors and broken people. The Gospel's main message is simple and life-giving. God is patient, God is merciful, and God delights in forgiving those who return to him with sincere hearts and a desire to begin again. The image of a shepherd would have made deep sense to his listeners. Shepherding in Judea was, demanding and risky. Grass was scarce, rocky ravines were common, and predators roamed the hillsides. A shepherd needed constant alertness and a willingness to risk his life for the flock, which is why the people admired their dedication so much. Often, 2 or 3 shepherds shared responsibility for the village's sheep, and if even one animal went missing, one shepherd would set out at once to search, while the others returned home with the flock. The whole village waited anxiously, and when the shepherd finally appeared with the lost sheep draped across his shoulders, the people celebrated the recovery with genuine joy. That is the picture Jesus uses for the Father's heart, a God who does not abandon, who does not rest, who goes out looking for his children even when they wander far. Jesus himself later described this mission in similar words, saying that the Son of Man came to seek and save the lost. Scripture gives further examples of this divine tenderness. God looked for Adam and Eve when they hid in the garden. He called Israel back through the prophets again and again. Jesus forgave Peter after his denial and brought him back into mission with the simple invitation, "Follow me." These moments echo the same truth that God's joy is not found in condemning but in rescuing. Life messages. First, we regain peace and friendship with God when we admit our need for his mercy. Confession is not a place of fear. It is the moment we place ourselves on the shoulders of the Good Shepherd. When we have strayed, God is ready to receive us, just as Jesus welcomed those who felt far from grace. We can ask today for the humility to let his forgiveness heal us. Second, the mercy we receive should shape how we treat those who have hurt us. God's grace gives us the courage to forgive and to pray for those who have drifted away. As we continue the Mass, we can intercede for those whose faith has grown cold, trusting that God is already searching for them and longing to bring them home. God bless you.